The Tomy and Trackmaster Adventures of Thomas the Tank Engine, Episode 42, Slippy Sodor. It was summertime on the island of Sodor, and all the engines working very hard on a hot summer weather. The Mr. Bubbles clown show was coming to town. Mr. Bubbles could blow the biggest bubbles have ever seen. All the children were excited for Mr. Bubbles' party, so that we can start off the summer fun. Even times were they excited for Mr. Bubbles' clown show. Can't wait to see the biggest bubbles ever, said Thomas to himself. Thomas was chopping on his brand sign. But then trouble struck. It was the same boys who make his whistle was wonky. Now they're playing bigger walk down the track. And then there was soon trouble. One of the boys, they threw a big rock down the Thomas funnel, and soon it cracked. What, said Thomas? What's that noise? His driver inspected the damage. Thomas, I have bad news, said the driver. Your funnel has been cracked. Oh no! How did that happen? It looked like it looked like it would have been the same boys who put that same wonky wizard to you like a few months ago. Oh, that's right, I remember from last year, said Thomas. Remember? Like when my wizard was wonky? Yeah. Well, we must go to Steamworks to get a spare funnel, said Thomas. So Thomas raced out to go to the Steamworks. Soon Tom was at the Steamworks. Thomas really did not like the Steamworks whenever he had to go for repairs. He did not like it when he had to wait for repairs. It meant he had to wait inside and not having fun out on his branch line. Just then, Victor came up. Hello, Thomas. What can I do for you, my friend? Well, Victor, said Thomas, I was out on my branch on earlier thinking about Mr. Bubbles' clown show of the Bubble to start the summer fire, but then all of a sudden, the same boys who make my whistle wonky, my funnel is now cracked, and I need a spare funnel. Oh dear, that sounds terrible. I will see what they have for you, my friend, said Victor. Thomas felt very upset. He really wished that did not even happen. Just then, Victor came back. Okay, Thomas, my friend, I have a spare funnel that it can make you look fit. Thomas was very nervous. Soon, the spare funnel was done. Thomas looked very different indeed with the spare funnel. And even was in a little bit of different colors, especially with the gold paint. Victor and Thomas chop out the Steamworks. This funnel makes me so silly. I just feel a little bit different, said Thomas. Not at all, my friend, said Victor. You explained it. I do admit it, said Thomas. I actually like the gold paint, but I'm not sure about the funnel, he said. I'm look like Mr. Bubbles' clown engine. Victor couldn't help but chuckle. I can see that, said Victor. Now you gotta get back to work, Thomas. I have some other repairs I need to do. See you, Victor. And Thomas left. Soon, Thomas arrived at Brandon Docks, where Mr. Bubbles and the Top Hat were waiting. Hello, Thomas. Mr. Bubbles has a very important job for you, Thomas. This is my daily special bubble liquid I need for my show this afternoon. Thomas looked at the daily special bubble liquid. Whoa, This is amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Yep, I can tell. He's gonna make some pretty good bubbles, Thomas. So Thomas back out to the special bottle with flatbed, and he was coupled up. Now, Thomas, said the top hat, this is the special bubble liquid. You must not spill any other liquid. We'll make you a Town, said Mr. Bubbles. Okay, said Thomas. I promise, so I won't let you down. Soon, Thomas was coupled up to the very special bubble with flatbed. A brake band was added to the end of the train, just in case of the emergency. Just then, James popped up. Hello, Thomas. That's a funny funnel. James began to laugh. Even with your gold-colored paint, you're pretty funny. I have to admit, James laughed. Thomas didn't like when James laughed at his spare funnel. He wanted his old funnel back and his old blue paint, but he realized he had a job to do. So Thomas chopped slowly and carefully with a day special bottle liquid. He made a promise to put it that way he won't spill any of the liquid. Then Thomas met Gordon at a crossing. Hi, Thomas. Man, that's a funny for you. Same thing with your golden paint. Gordon couldn't help but laughing. Thomas didn't really care about his funnel being laughed at. Thomas needed to have a job to do, and he promised Mr. Bubbles that he wouldn't spill any of the bubble liquid. Well, better get going now. I must pull the express to take the train to Vickerstown. See you later, Thomas. See you, Gordon. Then the singer turned from red to green, and Thomas popped slowly and carefully to Vickerstown. Soon, Thomas was nearly halfway to Vickerstown. Then he saw the red singer. He saw Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca, said Thomas. How's life going for you on Sodor? It's pretty good. I did heard that you have a spare funnel with some gold paint. By the way, it is pretty funny, but at the same time, you look pretty awesome. Thank you, said Thomas. You know I want my old funnel back because some children was playing rocks on the bridge of my Bernstein. The same one who made my wonky whistle of these rocks. I have to wear this spare funnel until it gets repaired. But I also promised Mr. Bubbles that I need to not spill any of the liquid. So the job's more important than this spell funnel. Rebecca couldn't help it but smile. Then the singer turned to green. Bye, Rebecca. We talk more about it later. Thomas left with the bubble liquid. See you, Thomas, she said. Thomas was chopping pretty long, pretty nicely. Danny saw some children on the bridge. They were waving at Thomas. They smiled and they laughed. This made Thomas feel happy and smile too. Look at the children, said Thomas. When they laugh at me with this look and this funnel, it makes them happy, he said. And Thomas continued his way to Vickerstown. The ball had not spilled quite a bit. Soon Thomas arrived at Vickerstown. Mr. Bubbles, the top hat, and the chair were there along with Gordon. Mr. Bubbles checked the bubble liquid. Not one had spilled quite a bit. Well done, Thomas, said Mr. Bubbles. You look pretty funny with that kind of look. And you are also just in time for my show. The children clapped and cheered. Even Gordon couldn't help but agree but smiled. Well, even that spectre funnel, you managed to make Mr. Bubbles promise. Thomas couldn't help it but agree and smiled. Later on, at Mr. Bubbles' clown show party, All the children were very happy when Mr. Bubble was blowing out some bubbles. They clap and they cheer. Mr. Bubble did after all make the biggest bubbles at all. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for an amazing show. Mm-hmm. Thomas couldn't help but agree, but smile, even with that spectral photo and look.